Hello everyone. Topic of day is be like postage stamp. Stick to one thing until you get there. We all can almost achieve anything in our life if we can stick to just one thing at a time. This is a time-tested strategy shared by all many successful people. Sticking to one thing at a time or focusing on one thing at a time is the mantra for success in any field. We human beings are very fickle. Our desire constantly keep changing and we cannot focus on one thing for a longer time. We start new thing before we finish the one particular thing. We constantly keep jumping from one thing to others. Our desire are also keep constantly changing, and that's why we have to read this bad habit and get a good habit of focusing on one thing at a time. And in today's era of a multitasking myth, when we all think that we can do simultaneously much more thing, we can open 10-12 tabs and do something on mobile, and at the same time we can do some workout and listen to the song. We think we are doing multitasking, but multitasking is a myth. In fact, our brain is switching from one task to another task in those moments when we think we are doing multitasking. So multitasking has never accomplished a great work. For a great work where precision is required, there cannot be a multitasking. There are focus required. You have to focus, or you have to have a laser focus on a particular thing, particular task in hand. When you accomplish it, that feeling of accomplishment will take you to much higher and higher in any field. That satisfaction of completing one simple thing at a particular time will give you satisfaction of an enormous satisfaction, more than the satisfaction of doing multiple things, which you cannot complete multiple tasks in hand simultaneously. Though if you think you are doing it, you are not giving justice to any one task, because you are distributing your time to multiple tasks and you're distributing your focus to multiple tasks, and ultimately result in the mediocre job. And not a single task would be of a class, because you have not given your 100% focus on particular task. 100% focus is required in any task, whether it's study, whether it's work. If you are totally lost of time doing a particular task, that is called the single task. That is called the laser focus. When you are in that zone, nothing is impossible and everything is possible. That zone, we meditate to get that zone. If you are getting that zone by just focusing on doing some single task, then it's more than meditation. It's a type of meditation only. So never ever try to do multiple tasks simultaneously. Concentrate on only one thing. Be like postage stamp, which goes from place to place, but stick to single envelope or single document till it gets in the hand of the receiver, the consignee. That should be, it's a metaphor for having a laser focus in one thing till we complete. We all have habit of starting to going gym, starting to wake up early, but we could not keep it for longer time. In the meantime, we start something else. That is where we have to cultivate the habit of focusing on one thing till that thing is accomplished. You should not focus on other thing. There is a very apt quote that unless you complete the task in hand, anything other than that task is a distraction. And that's exactly true. When you are so engrossed in a particular task, doing particular task with your full effort and full concentration, you will see that a single disturbance, single sound of anything will cause you a great irritation. Why this happens? Because your full concentration, full focus is on that task, and that task you will remember forever because you have given your full concentration, and that concentration comes with the practice. When you start practicing more and more to focus on single task, you will get that laser focus, and that is what required to achieve a great success in our life. Otherwise you would remain mediocre. So it's not that you should continue doing only one thing or one task for a complete day. It's not like that. If you are doing one thing, don't think about anything else of the universe. That is called one thing. That is called the one thing at a time. That is what we have to cultivate, habit to being a great, to doing everything great. And when we will habituated to do that things, we'll feel very confident, we'll feel very fresh, refreshed after doing that task. It's not that your energy will be drained, you will regain that energy. So it's a habit, and we can all cultivate that habit. Thank you all.